could call it the geometric problem. It's the accumulator problem or the geometric problem. But either way, where do you want us to look in number 3? Okay, so how did the YouTube video go? Okay. I need you to be more specific or I can't answer it. I can't do it. Okay. So for letter A, guys, f of x, true? F of x. So x is 7. So can't we come up to the formula and say, well, f of 7 is f of, when x is 7, don't I just plug in x is 7? And what have we talked about for a while now as to what a definite integral is? Did you guys realize it was on the board the entire forever quiz? But it was on purpose because I think it's so important. What is the definite integral? Area, we can read. Good. Okay, so coming back, if it says from 0 to 7 of g, and if this is g, from 0 to 7, I need to figure out area. Isn't that a semicircle? Isn't that a rectangle? Guess what? The rectangle has a base of 2 and a height of 3. That's an area of 6. And the semicircle has an area of 1/2, since it's semi, pi. And the radius is a 1 and 2 and 3. Now, careful, though. When you go plugging this in, if you don't know that's 21, don't write 21. But when you go plugging this in, you're going to have to put a negative with the semicircle. Why am I putting a negative with the semicircle but a positive with the rectangle? Semicircle is below, rectangle is above. And as I go from left to right, that's how I do it. Psh, psh, psh. Don't let them steal your points, but that one was an easy one as long as you remembered. F of x, put 7 in the x spot, and 0 to 7 is area. F prime. Prime. Before I do f prime, I'm going to do f prime of x. But f prime of x. Don't have to. How do I derive a definite integral? D dx of 0 to u of g of t dt. G of u or g of x times x prime is just 1. That is called FTC part 2. Super important. So if I need f prime of 7, isn't it going to be 3 plus, bless you, g of 7? All I have to do is put the 7 in the x spot. G of 7, but I don't, oh, this is g. That's 7. Where's the y? At 3, of course. How's it looking, Allie? Good. Because once you're able to do things like, hey, f I can just plug into, f prime I take the derivative, f double prime, I could even talk about concavity if they wanted me to at any point, because the derivative of 3 is 0, and the derivative of g is g prime. Now I have all my little baby functions for whatever they might ask. Is there anything else specifically on number 3 that we need to peek at? Okay, where are we going? Wednesday, Saturday? Saturday 4C. If you were to give a name to this, what would you call it? Area volume? What do you guys think? Area volume? Okay, so we have this picture for... did you guys find the intersection points? I think it's 1 and -1, right? Like if you were to actually set that equal to that. I think it's 1 and -1. Okay, so we have that picture, and then C, right, Iris? Okay. C is a little bit funny. This is actually in the video from yesterday, period 6, if I don't answer it quite as well as you would like. But C says, let H be the vertical distance. I don't know about you guys, but I need pictures. They gave us this one. There's y equals 3. There's my help. Is it 6 over 1 plus x squared? And that's f? Yeah. And then I have -1 to 1. This is my r, this whole shaded blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let h be the vertical distance between the point x, f of x. Who's that? I don't know, I guess x has to be some x value. And if I come up, that would be x. And f of x is, okay, vertical distance is just what you guys already did in letter A. Vertical distance is just top minus bottom. So h of x, vertical distance is just the top minus the bottom, the y value of the function minus the y value of 3. Vertical, up and down. for some sort of x, if I was to go to x and f of x, the up and down, is h. And then it says, find the rate of change of h. Rate of change! Come on, guys. I have two main things on this board right now, and I've been keeping it up here all week, right? Rate of change. What do I need to do or get? A derivative. If they tell me to find h's rate. So the rate of change of h with respect to x, oh, not even with respect to t. They just want h prime. If I were you, just because I like chain rule better than quotient rule, I would have rewritten that to be to the -1 power. Pop down to get a -6, subtract 1 to get a -2, or this guy squared in the denominator. Just don't forget your u prime. And derivative of 3 is 0. What are they saying as far as what about h prime, or the rate of change of h? Last step. H prime of 2 is equal to, if you're not very confident, or if you just want to stick it to the man, put in the 2 and be done. As long as you have a numeric expression, aka an answer with numbers, you never have to simplify. Patricia. Yeah, because